Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me on another episode. My name is John Caleb. I'm doing tutorial about human resource and workplace tips. I'm very glad to teach you all these things in order for you to become more productive in your workplace. If this is your first time to watch my video, please I'll urge you to subscribe to my channel and also turn on the notification bell so that anytime that I'm on YouTube, you will be notified and then you come, we learn together. Also, you can share my videos with your friends. So there's something that I want us to talk about today. It's called employability skills. These are the skills that mostly often they're not taught in classrooms, and they're very important in our workplaces because you will be required to have them in your workplace that you're working. Remember, our schools or the business schools or in our schools, we are not taught most of these things, but they're very important to have them, these skills, because they will help you to propel in your career ladder. So number one employability skill that I'm going to talk about today is communication. Communication is very important. People communicate every day, even in our families we communicate with our friends, we communicate everywhere. Just the same like in our workplace also, communication is one of the most important aspects. So it is very important for you to have the communication skills that will help you to communicate with your colleagues and even to communicate with your boss and your supervisors in every level of your workplace. So communication, these are the skills that you need to transmit and receive accurately. Communication is the process or the skills that are required to transmit and receive. So communication is two-way traffic. You need to talk and somebody has to listen, and then in order for misunderstanding not to occur, or in order to not to have any misunderstanding, communication needs to be very accurate. And these ones also, it involves asking right questions. Sometimes if you're not clear, you need to ask the right question to the person who is responsible, who will at least try to answer you. And this communication also is very important because right now we are in the world of technology. Even in the video call that we are doing, even the conferences, the Zoom that we are conducting, also communication is one of the aspects that we need to look into this particular time. So what are some of the benefits of working of communication? What are some of the things that you need to know for you to be a good communicator? You need to be active listener. For you to communicate well, you need to listen actively, because if you listen, it will help the other person to understand what you are saying. And also, if you do that, it will be very, very essential for you to understand what the other person is saying. You also need to establish and build a good rapport with your colleagues in your workplace. That is one of the most important things. In order for you to improve your communication skill, number one, you have to be active listener. Number two, you need to establish a very good rapport with your colleagues. You will not be somebody that if they go to the office, they're just themselves, they don't want to communicate, they don't want to chat with people, they're just alone. No, that one need to change. If you want to be a good communicator, try as much as possible to build rapport with other employees or other people. Another thing that is very important and very essential is you need to build trust with employees and colleagues that you're working with. If you're a boss or a supervisor, once you build that trust, then somebody can trust you with their information, and they can communicate with you, or they can tell you their problem if they're facing some issues back at home. So it is very important for you to build that trust, but you only build trust through communication and effective communication. That one will build trust among your workers or among the colleagues or among yourselves. Also, you need to learn other people's style of communication. You know, some people, there is a lot of different style of communication. So you need to learn how other people communicate. Because if you learn how other people communicate, it will be very easy for you on how to communicate with them, on how to reach them, and on how to interact with them. So you need to learn how other people communicate. That one will also help you to improve your communication style or your communication at workplace. There was one last thing that also is very important that will help you in the communication is you need to maintain a positive attitude. It's at workplace, for you to be a good communicator, you need to have a very positive attitude, because that positive attitude will help you to engage with people, will help you to interact easily, will help you to become more lovable around and people. And this one is those are some of the few things that you will like once you start communicating. So these are very important skills that we need to talk about. And also, as I say, in employability skills, these skills, most of the time they don't taught in classroom, but they are very necessary in our workplace. So if you need to start learning. Try to learn. There's a lot of tutorials, there are a lot of articles that you can learn on how you can be a good communicator and all that. There are a lot of coaches. You can also have your coach to teach you on how you can be a good communicator, how you can build rapport with somebody and all that. It will be very beneficial for you, and it will help you to grow and to improve your communication skill at workplace and even in life in general. So if that is the end of this video. If this is your first time to watch my videos, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and also turn on the notification bell. You can also share with other friends so that anytime that I'm on YouTube, you will be notified and we'll learn together. Thank you.